Tonight, the father of environmental justice speaking out about the latest visit from federal transportation leaders visiting a flooding-prone community in Elba. WDHN's Robert Smith Jr. has the story only on WDHN.
The 6-year cry for help from residents in the Shiloh community paid off this week as federal transportation leaders like Secretary Pete Buttigieg and Federal Highway Administration came out to see with their own eyes and hear how flooding from the highway has devastated the community.
It was what we wanted. I think back in September I did a video welcoming him to this community, and now it has came to pass.
So it meant a lot for the community voices and their cries out for help to be validated by someone and some people who have the power to fix that with real dollars.
Federal transportation leaders walked the grounds in the community as residents demonstrated how water from the highway floods and damages their property due to pipes aimed onto their community, and residents informed them about other infrastructure needs that they say have been neglected. Dr. Bullard, who was instrumental in getting federal leaders to Shiloh, says it was good to see federal leaders listening and determined to use their resources to work toward a solution for a community that has been resilient for 6 years.
They are not alone, and none of this is their fault. That's why they need to know that they are seen, that they have support, and we're going to stay involved and track this at the highest levels.
The bipartisan infrastructure law, $1.2 trillion. And there's lots of monies in there for rural communities. This is what the community is saying. Give us a shot, a fair shot at competing for those dollars.
Dr. Bullard says while there is possibility and potential for a solution from the national level, he says the state has yet to make the community whole again. Although there's an investigation underway for a Title VI discrimination complaint, they recently gave residents 2 options: to either sell their property to ALDOT or they can implement a project to retain water. He says the state has not informed residents about those options and views it as a slap in the face anyway, as he believes it was not thoroughly thought out.
Given a choice of being bought out and not even having a detail of what being bought out is. I mean, to be bought, in some cases, you say you're going to buy somebody out and give them an inappropriate amount, offer, and say, take it or leave it. And then offer, say, and admit that there's a need for additional ways of maintaining and holding back and retaining water. In other words, that's like admitting, yeah, that's water coming into the community.
Dr. Bullard believes the transportation leaders will get to work immediately for a solution this year, and he hopes all parties can eventually step up and work together. In Elba, Robert Smith, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.